Hi everyone, good day. For today's video, I am going to briefly discuss the following curriculum models regarding with the founders and history or description. Let's start with Montessori. Do you know that Montessori is a method of education that is based on self-direct activity, hands-on learning, and collaborative play? The founder of Montessori is Maria Ticla Artemisia Montessori. She is an Italian physician and educator, or also known as philosophy of education. Next is Project Approach. The founder of Project Approach was William Hurd Kilpatrick. His device is child-centered and based in progressive education. Project Approach is a set of strategies which enable teachers to guide children through in-depth studies of real-world topics. So next is high scope. So the central belief of high scope is that children construct their own learning by doing and being actively involved in working materials, people, and ideas. The founder of High Scope was David P. Weichart. He is an American psychologist. Weichart was born on August 26, 1931 on Youngstown, Ohio. Next is Bank Street. Bank Street for Children was founded in 1916 in New York City by visionary educator Lucy Sprague Mitchell as the Bureau of Educational Experiments. The Bank Street approach, also known as developmental interaction approach. Next is Reggio Emilia. So the history of Reggio Emilia was first developed after the conclusion of World War II by psychologist Loris Malaguzzi. They believed that children would benefit from a new and progressive way of learning. Next is Waldorf. The founder of Waldorf was Rudolf Steiner. He is an Austrian scientist and thinker. According to Steiner's philosophy, human being has threefold being spirit, soul, body, whose capacities unfold as three developmental stages, which are early childhood, middle childhood, and adolescence. Next is constructivist teaching. So, constructivism was developed by Lev Vygotsky. Constructivist teaching is based on the belief that learning occurs when teachers actively involve in a process of meaning and positively receive. Learners are the makers of learning and knowledge. The constructivist framework relies on the learners to be in control of their own acquisition of knowledge and encourage the instructor to serve as facilitator. Next is multiple intelligence. So the founder of multiple intelligence was Howard Gardner. He is an American developmental psychologist and born on July 11, 1943. So there are 8 multiple intelligence he proposed, namely verbal, linguistic intelligence, logical, mathematical intelligence, intrapersonal, interpersonal, visual or spatial intelligence, body kinesthetic intelligence, musical intelligence, and naturalistic intelligence. Next is PATH Social Emotional Curriculum. PATH curriculum was originally developed in USA by Mark Greenberg and Carol Kucht as an intervention to promote social and emotional competence among children, especially with hearing impairment. Next is Creative Curriculum. Creative curriculum was first developed in 1978 by Diane Trister Dodge, the founder of Teaching Strategies. Creative curriculum helps the child to develop their physical, social, emotional, and language development. Next is parents as teachers. So the concept for parents as teachers was developed in the 1970s when Missouri educators noted that children were beginning kindergarten with varying levels of school's readiness. So according to the research, that greater parents' involvement is a critical link in the child's development in learning skills, including writing and reading. Next is HIPPY program. HIPPY means Home Instruction Program for Preschooler Youngsters. So it is a home-based early development program that serves families from a wide range of ethnic and geographic groups across the country. The founder of HIPPY was Dr. Avema Lombard. She attended Columbia University Teachers College, where she received her master's degree in 1950. Next is Leapfrog Curriculum. It is an educational entertainment and electronics company based in Emeryville, California. So the company was founded by Michael Wood and Robert Lally in 1994. Leapfrog Designs develop market technology based learning products and related content of the education of children from infancy through grade school. Next is HOSO Math Science. HOSO means hands-on science outreach. Increase the public understanding of science and mathematics by their presence. So mathematics is the science that deals with the logic of shape, quantity, and arrangement, and related content for education of children. Next is anti-bias curriculum. Anti-bias teaching requires critical thinking and problem solving by both children and adults. Anti-bias curriculum is an approach to early childhood education that sets forth values-based principles and methodology in support of respecting and embracing the differences and acting against bias and unfairness. Next is Open Court Reading Program. The Open Court Reading Program is a core language arts or English series used in a large number of elementary school classrooms. The series, published by McGraw-Hill Education. Next is Sesame Street Curriculum. Was conveyed in 1966. Sesame Street, during discussions between television producer Juan Gans, Connie, and Carnegie Foundation Vice President Lloyd Morissette. Sesame Street curriculum expanded to include topics such as relationship, ethnics, and emotion. Next is art-based curriculum. So an art-based curriculum are one of the most humankind's most essential form of communication. So students learn to understand arts in the context of the time and place of their creation. This is High Reach Learning Program. So the High Reach Learning Curriculum is designed to promote a creative, integrated, and hands-on learning experiences for the whole child.